Hello everyone and welcome to my channel Burnt Pancakes. Today I'm going to share some tips and tricks on how to set up your fall table. Alright, I am no professional decorator or designer, so I brought in my friend here, Kelly, who is a professional decorator and designer, and she's going to help us out. Kelly works for Old Town Home Staging, and she stages homes and designs homes. So, I've got some questions for you.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right, first off, in design, the term more is less. Is that true?
Absolutely. Now, of course, there are the minimalists and the maximalists, so you kind of have to find a happy medium. If you are a maximalist, that's okay. Just maybe pare it down a little bit and, put it all out and maybe take a couple things away. It's like jewelry. When you have a whole bunch of jewelry and maybe it's a little too much and they say take a couple things off. So same thing. So if you're a minimalist, that's great too, but maybe at the very end you might need to add a couple things to kind of spice it up a little bit.
So we'll be telling my husband, a minimalist, that maybe less is not always the best.
True.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. Happy medium. Happy medium is always good.
Okay. Next question I have for you.
Yeah.
What would be your top 3 must-haves for a fall table?
Okay. So what I really love to do is try to stay away from anything that's kind of store-bought. So like Home Goods. I know Home Goods has a wonderful selection.
I've been there before.
Don't mean to diss it, but try to stay away from the things that you feel like you're going to have to pack up and store. A lot of us have maybe a little bit of storage issues, and so it's kind of nice to be like, okay, it's just seasonal, and it's going to be with you for that season, and something that can kind of be put away. So think outside the box, things that can kind of be brought in that is fall inspired, so anything with warmth, maybe wood, maybe anything live, plants, pumpkins.
Oh, we got lots of those.
Yeah, and then other things like maybe you have some decor or tablecloths that are kind of in that color scheme that kind of give you that feeling of fall without actually having it be like, something with pumpkins on it or skeletons or whatever it may be for fall.
Too much. I got it. That's awesome.
Think out of the box.
So where would be your favorite place to go for this unlikely decor?
So I would say grocery stores. Trader Joe's is a fabulous one. They have wonderful pumpkins, great
We went
flowers.
to town there the other day.
Yep. And any type of, like maybe a pumpkin patch, maybe go to the park and just like forage and try to find, beautiful plants of some kind that you can kind of clip and bring home. So
my kids would love that.
Yeah, I know you can bring the kids into it. So it's a lot of fun. Anything that's kind of, you don't have to spend a ton of money either. It can really be budget friendly and have fun with it.
Okay, and I remember you were telling me earlier, go into your own closet. What are some things you found in your closet that you've actually put on your table?
So one time I actually used a dress, and it was this beautiful print. It was black and white. It just gave the table a little something without being like a full-on runner or anything like that. So what I did is nobody knew it was a dress. I just kind of scrunched it up in the middle. I put the flowers, I put the candles, make sure it doesn't, get too close. Don't want to light your dress on fire. But just enough to kind of give it something, a little bit of pattern. Again, it's like decorating your home or putting an outfit together. You kind of want to think of, what color is your table, and then add in a little pattern and maybe add in some other elements that kind of like accent it and kind of go together.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Can you see why she's the professional? What great advice. Okay, are you ready to get decorating? Let's start. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it. Okay.
The table we're decorating is an 8-foot table that seats 6 to 8 people comfortably. Kelly brought over a blanket that she uses to decorate her table. I'm still so inspired by the fact that you can use everyday home items to decorate instead of your traditional tablecloth and runners. She then pulled out a wooden kitchen bowl that she's going to use for the centerpiece and filled it with some chrysanthemums that she bought at a local grocery store. Then she began layering the table with different elements that we had. She suggested stacking the pumpkins by putting the Cinderella pumpkin at the bottom and the regular pumpkins on top, and then sprinkling some other pumpkins around the table. Candles are a really nice way to add a little fall vibe to your table because they are light and warm and just add a nice glow. Try playing with adding candles just directly to the table, or pull out some candlesticks that you have to add a little height. The table was almost finished, and then Kelly found some of these wooden stumps that we had displayed behind the table, and she decided to add those as well. Gosh, and talk about foraging for your own inexpensive materials. Funny thing about these stumps is they actually came from our Christmas tree last year. When they were trimming the tree, we asked if we could keep some of the clippings, and there you go, they've made it onto our fall table. Kelly is showing me how she's balancing out the height of the table display. If you have height in the middle, you kind of want to contrast it with some lower height on the sides. And voila! In less than 5 minutes, you have this beautiful decorated table. Next, we're going to try a second look with a table runner that I had already purchased. This one is 108 inches, so it hangs a little bit over. I was mortified that it was wrinkled and I should have ironed it before she came, but Kelly reassured me that we're moms and we just don't have time for that. This time we're playing with a different height look. We're using the same chrysanthemums that were store-bought and used in the first version, but this time there are two. And we're also using some of my candlesticks that I am in love with and I use throughout the year. And no table's complete without those cute Trader Joe's pumpkins. Again, she stacked them and then sprinkling them out around the table. I have a third candlestick, so we're going to try it with a candle, or as an alternative, you can also put a pumpkin on a candlestick. Height is always good, so we're going to add some more stumps and put some candles on top to bring in some warmth. The finishing touch was just to light the candles. I am still so amazed that we were able to take so many simple and inexpensive items and bring it together to make a table that is just perfect for this season. I especially like scented candles, so if you can find something pumpkin spice or cinnamon, that just makes the finishing touch to this table. If you're like me and you like just a little bit more on the table, finding some fall leaves brings in a little more color and an earthy feel. I am in love with how the table looks. All of the pumpkins we used came from Trader Joe's. I love the variety of colors and textures they have, and the price can't be beat. When picking out the pumpkins, I tried to make sure they didn't have any nicks in them. Last year, we had a few pumpkins that started rotting on our table, and that just wasn't appealing. A tip I had that I'm trying this year is to wash them in a sink of water with 1 tablespoon bleach, scrub them, and then dry them really well. This is going to help them last throughout the season. I'm also obsessed with these cinnamon whisks that we got at Trader Joe's. They not only smell wonderful, but they add a nice earthy feel to your table. After Kelly left, I had my chance to do it all by myself, and I think I did a pretty good job. I especially love seeing it in the late afternoon when the fall sunlight is coming in through the window. Now I just need to find a professional who will teach my toddler not to take my pumpkins off my table. Well, I hope you liked those pointers that Kelly taught us about. She had to leave and took some of her decorations with her,
but I think I was able to do a pretty good job putting together my own fall table. I used a lot of the things I had at home and some of the things I found around, which is kind of a cool tip that I learned. All right, if you like this video, make sure to hit that like button below and subscribe to my channel for more tips from a mom just like you. And remember, everyone burns their first pancake, so just keep flipping.